We're going to finish up talking about platform settings in this video, and we're on box settings now. Boxes are a purely platform specific construct, and they're quite nice actually. They allow you to put 3 small boxes at the top of your page, below the WordPress menu and above your content. They're great for showcasing your podcast or your store or anything, any current events that you have going on, any kind of special content that you want to stand out but not do so in an intrusive way. You should use boxes. They're great, they are very flexible, and they let you do some things that other WordPress themes don't allow you to do. But the default settings here are good. You can add or subtract columns. This will be how many boxes that you have in a horizontal row, basically. So you would have 3 boxes right next to each other with this settings. You can have a maximum number of boxes to show, which is also by default set to the max that you can select here. If you wanted to have more and show less, you would have a link to view your other boxes. But we're going to keep that as is. Each box has an icon. You can set an image icon for each box, and by default that's 64 pixels, but you can change that here. And you can change the box set ID of posts and 404 pages. You have to do this because post pages and 404 pages don't support metadata, but using the default settings is fine. We'll save those and move on to the next. Miscellaneous settings. If you're a PageLines partner, you can put your partner link here. I'm not sure what this entails. That's a PageLines thing. You can include the Google Internet Explorer compatibility script. I suggest you do that. Internet Explorer has some issues with rendering CSS and certain other things, but adding that is never a disadvantage, so go ahead and click that. We can show the add-on options for bbPress forums if we have a bbPress forum installed and integrated PageLines with it. Since we don't have that, we're not going to check that. We can disable Ajax saving. If certain things aren't working, you can do this to troubleshoot it. And we can make dynamic in CSS inline. That's also if you're having issues with CSS, you can check that and try to narrow down the causes. So we'll save those, and we will look at the custom code for a moment. Now this is going to be for Google Analytics, for any kind of analytics providers that provide you a code that they tell you to put in your footer. You can put it here. This just makes it so you don't have to actually go into the code and find the right file and add it yourself. So that's that. That is PageLines and platform settings. You can see how versatile it is, and you can see how you can use it to make your site stand out and to make your site your own. In our next video, we're going to be customizing our site settings to make sure those are as we want them to be.